Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this reading for Libra. So, this is a love and relationship reading for anyone with a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of Libra. And just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not every message will resonate for every Libra that watches this video. But if it does resonate for you, definitely let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I am doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll be giving away the Modern Witch Tarot deck, which is the deck that I'll be using in this video. And I'll also be giving away a free private reading to that one lucky subscriber. So all you have to do to enter to the giveaway is, for number one, you have to be subscribed to this channel. And number two, leave a comment with a purple heart on any of my videos. And that's it. That's all you have to do. You'll be entered into the giveaway. So without further ado, we have some messages coming through, literally with the Eight of Wands, some Sagittarius energy, and things are just going to speed up in your relationship. I feel like you're having a lot of communication with your person. You may be talking a lot. Knight of Swords coming through. So we've got some Gemini and Taurus energy. Could be dealing with one of those signs. I feel like you guys are talking a lot about truths. Some of you guys, if it's the beginning of a relationship, it's kind of that thing where you're up really late, talking for a really long time. You may be sending each other a lot of messages throughout the day, texting each other a lot, sending each other photos, building up that trust and that relationship with each other. Could be you guys. I think you guys are having a lot of positive interaction, and I think you're flirting around and you're joking a lot. Yeah, the Fool. It's a flirty kind of new. Some of you guys are really jumping into something fun. You may be feeling like you're kind of ready to just go with the flow, see what happens next. Like, you're not feeling like labels are an important thing right now. You're kind of just trying to go with it and just have as much fun as you can. The Hermit shows that in the past, or in the recent past, you may have been very secluded, kept off to yourself. This is Virgo energy here. So you may have stepped back a little bit, and been working on yourself. For some of you, I feel like you've put in a lot of work in yourself, and now it's that energy of you're kind of ready to take some chances, put yourself out there, send some messages, flirt around a little bit, go on some dates, have some fun. Knight of Wands, yeah, more of that night energy of this is Sagittarius and Scorpion energy, so could be dealing with one of those signs. But you're kind of following your heart, and I feel like you're just trying to have fun right now. Some of you maybe not even really, again, want to be tied down or want to have a very big label. You kind of want to travel, meet new people, learn things about culture. Find a person who's very individual and very unique for some. So see, just being very open and being very accepting to what could come. Wow, Four of Wands coming through. Your near future shows you keeping that positive energy and being able to work towards this energy here. Could be an Aries you may be dealing with, but for some of you, if you did want to take a trip with someone, I feel like you actually are going to do that. And you could be talking a lot about that or making a lot of plans about that and getting ready for that for some of you guys. If you're already in a relationship, Libra, it still could be you really coming out of a period of working on yourself and being able to communicate with your partner better, feeling more confident in yourself, putting yourself out in the world, because there is a lot of fire energy here. So it is a lot of, you really not just thinking about what you're going to do, but, going out and do it. And funny, I say thinking about what you're going to do, and then that pops out because your approach is to approach things with a proper plan. Four of Swords could be Libra energy, so it could be you, literally. And I think that you're wanting to still make sure you're making the right decisions, but you're being still thoughtful about your future, most importantly. So fours next to each other could be you having a lot of revelations and about yourself, about how you've been able to improve yourself and how you're going to be able to put that to good use in your relationship. So definitely your energy there. And for some of you, Libra, if you're feeling a little anxious about it, the Fool is kind of telling you to let go and just kind of trust. Empress energy coming through, so this could be you as well. Libra could be a Taurus or Cancer you may be connected to as well. This is about, again, just like the Four of Wands, creating that abundant lifestyle, creating that for yourself. And wow, interesting that the moon would come through right next to it, because I feel like this is a very Libra thing. Libras are always balancing, right? Pros and cons, trying to figure out how to balance everything into their life, what the goods and bads, and seeing things for what it is. You know, they're not like how Pisces get lost in their dreams, and they're not like over critical on themselves and like too schedule oriented. So the Empress and the moon really shows that light and dark that you're going to be juggling. The moon is Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with that, or Cancer could be dealing with Cancer as well, definitely. But it is about you following your heart, even though sometimes you're not quite sure. You may want to know for sure that this is the person, but those answers are not always going to be there without putting in some effort first and actually trying sometimes. So some of you guys have to kind of put yourself out there more. As far as the relationship, what do you really want from it? What can you actually really get from it too? Is it going to be stronger than just surface attraction? Is it going to be stable? Excuse me. Are you gonna, oh my gosh, apparently I'm having a moment. Excuse me. Where was I? I do think for some of you, though, that are going to be going after someone, the moon might show that you may be let down a little bit by someone, or they may not be all the way up to the standards that you were expecting. They may not be as great as you were expecting, or you may kind of realize that, well, not to be too rude, but you may be kind of on a higher level than they might be. Trying to find a nice way to say that without literally saying you're better than someone, because it's not always necessarily that cut dry. It could just honestly be, you maybe want more out of your life or your relationship than they do, and things like that. So anyway, moving on from that one, now let's see what's coming through for the final outcome here for Libra. Wow, that really sucks because that card flew really far. I may have to pause this video, so sorry if there is a time gap, but one of my cards is really far. So there were two cards that flew across the room, and that was the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. These cards are just like really slick. So if you happen to be the person that wins my giveaway, you may find out how slick this cardstock actually is, and they just kind of slide around sometimes. But Seven of Wands, we've got some Leo energy there, and the Queen of Swords, we've got some Libra energy and Virgo energy. So I do feel like this is you. And I think, again, like I said, some of you guys are realizing that if you're putting a lot of effort in or you're taking a lot of risks, you may have to really fight for the situation. It may be others who don't necessarily approve or may not want to see you together for some reason. And you kind of may have to find yourself standing up for that relationship. But the Queen of Swords shows that you're really independent on your own anyway. Like, it's not that you necessarily need this person. And I think that if that is a misconception that they think about you, then they're very wrong, and you're going to have to educate them that, you know, if you're like texting them a lot and talking to them a lot, it's not out of a thing of necessity. It's more of like just something that you want, right? For some of you guys. So yeah, definitely some harsh truths that you're going to have to deal with. And, you know, interesting that that comes through because blue has a lot to do with truth, and both of the backgrounds of those are a lot of blue. So I do feel like you're going to be learning and finding things out. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Pentacles energy. So this could be Taurus energy, could be dealing with that sign or have that sign in your chart. Your goals are in sight and you're focused still on yourself. Even though you may be playing around with some relationship situations, stuff like that, I feel like regardless of that, you're still being reasonable about your decisions. So that is just not restricted to just your relationship, but, you know, stuff that you're working on as far as your own personal projects. So definitely don't forget some of those important things while you kind of, I don't want to say you might have your head in the clouds. I think you may be thinking a lot about wanting to communicate with, for some of you, it's kind of like even could be communicating with multiple people to see like who works best for you. I don't know if dating around is like a good way to say it. It's not in a nasty way. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. Yeah, I think some of you guys should inquire with your friends. What do they think of this person? And that could help you make some of the decisions on if this person is actually right for you or not, right? And we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, Libra, that your video is a little all over the place today. But that was a sneeze. Okay, so your love life being affected by children, it doesn't always necessarily mean like this person, you know, wants to get you pregnant or have children with you immediately. It just could have to do with you may have your own children. When we have the Queen of Swords, it could be independent parents. So some of you are single parents, and that may be part of the reason that you're really kind of looking forward to finding someone to make that family with. And I think you're not just the type of person that's going to pick anyone and say, yeah, I want, oh, you know, you're good looking, so let's make this work. Oh, and then all of a sudden we're in love 2 minutes later. No, you're like going to vet people. You're going to make sure that they're actually right for you. You're not going to just open your heart to everyone and just give everything away for free, right? They're going to earn their trust and their respect from you. And that's going to have to start with talking to you a lot, communicating with you, being honest with you, and then maybe even answering some of the questions that you may have for them that may be tough to answer. So Libra, if you like that reading, definitely let me know by leaving me a comment. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to enter into my giveaway. And thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you next time.